5 of the most mass appealing fragrances for men. If you're looking for a fragrance you can wear anywhere, everywhere, office scenario, date night, suit and tie, casually, these are incredibly versatile. They're mass appealing. They're highly inoffensive. And yes, they do have a very high compliment factor as well. At least that's what my opinion and experience dictates. Nevertheless, I'm going to be sharing these 5 selections with you very soon. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I tell you about these 5 mass appealing fragrances, all of these do really well in the compliment department. You can wear these with a high degree of versatility to the office, on a date, whatever the case may be. I want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance related content and if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and please give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really, really mean a lot to me. And of course, all of these fragrances are super, super easy to wear. There's nothing harsh about them. There's nothing offensive about them. They're all highly inoffensive. And you can see that you can pull all of these off with a great degree of confidence. In the number 5 spot, let's talk a little bit about Coach Blue. Now, this fragrance is super easy to wear, of course. Yeah, it gets compared to Dior Sauvage, now the eau de toilette. And this was kind of the response to Dior Sauvage. And I say that because it possesses a lot of that same spicy, peppery, citrusy vibe with the bergamot. So it opens up very bright and fulfilling and zesty and energizing even perhaps. However, this fragrance, as many people have said, kind of does away with that screechy metallic thing that's happening in the opening of Dior Sauvage. So a lot of people actually prefer this one to Dior Sauvage. But once again, super high compliment factor. Coach Blue is, and again, you can find this online for a really, really good price. So shop around a little bit. If I find any affordable options for this one, I'm going to link them to the products down below. But this is such an amazing fragrance. Honest to goodness, this is a very fresh, easygoing offering from the brand. Of course, there's also Coach Platinum. And that one, I would say, is a little bit on the warm and ambery and resinous side of things. So perhaps you might not be too interested in that one if you're looking for something with freshness and versatility. But that one is also very, very interesting. And it does earn a lot of points in the uniqueness department. But if you're looking for compliments, Coach Blue is the way to go. Now, this next one, I don't get it. It's kind of a love it or hate it fragrance. And I love it. I purchased it as soon as I tried it. And I have all of the flankers, including the exclusive to Dubai, which is Eros Najim. Now, this fragrance is Versace Eros Energy. This fragrance is a lot of lemon. So it opens up very bright and very zesty, and it has that zingy opening with the lemon. I know this one gets compared to Creed Aventus, and I get it. It's in the fruity chypre territory. That's definitely the genre that this one would be classified under. However, with this fragrance, it opens up very, very citrusy. Some people said it smells like Sprite or lemonade or 7-Up or whatever they said. Personally, I think it's a huge compliment factor, and on several occasions, I've been complimented wearing this one. One time I was in an arcade and one of the ladies working there complimented me. One time I got into an elevator and a lady complimented me. There's just something about this DNA. It's so fresh, so uplifting. If you like Versace Eros and you're a little hesitant about trying this one, and understandably so, because this one is very different from the original Eros, which is a lot of mint and tonka bean and vanilla. This one is very much so on the citrusy side of things. Please try this one. If you're a fan of Versace fragrances in general, I think you'd really enjoy this one as well. But it's an incredible release, one that I often talk about, and I will continue to wear it. As a matter of fact, I've worn about, I want to say maybe 35-40% of it already, and I'll keep wearing it. The next fragrance, a lot of orange blossom, which I know for the gentlemen, some of them are a little leery on wearing floral fragrances, but this one has a lot of citrus as well. It has a huge mass appeal factor about it. There's a touch of vanilla and an amber tonality in the dry down, so it's a bit more sensual and a bit more grounded than the original. The original, I feel, is very diffusive, and that's wonderful too. I love the diffusiveness of the original. You're gonna get noticed because it's just gonna pop up off your skin. We're talking about Myself Le Parfum by Yves Saint Laurent. And with this fragrance, again, it opens up very bright and citrusy. You're gonna get a lot of that orange blossom. The floral tonality is not very strong in this one, but if you try this one, you'll know right away, okay, this is a floral fragrance with orange blossom. And orange blossom has become a really popular note, especially in a lot of brand new men's designer fragrances. There's another one that was recently released that I purchased. I think it's Gucci Guilty Love Edition 2024. 4. That one also has a lot of orange blossom. So it seems to be a trending thing at the moment. I don't know if it's going to be resolute, if it's going to linger, or if it's just, you know, a seasonal thing and then the perfume industry is going to chase a new trend. We'll see. Only time will tell. Now, speaking of Versace, I know we already know this one, Versace Pour Homme. I purchased this so many years ago, composed by perfumer Alberto Morillas. And he's also done the original Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. He has his own brand called Mise-en-Cire. He's an amazing perfumer. This one also has a lot of citrus, clean white florals. A lot of people say it kind of smells like dryer sheets. And I also subscribe to that narrative as well. This is just a very fresh, easygoing fragrance, and I would always recommend this for somebody who has always been a fan of Nautica Voyage, but you're looking for an upgrade. You're looking for a more high-end designer. I think this is a great way to go. Versace Pour Homme just has this beautiful, fresh, clean vibe about it, and it's a perfect fragrance to gift. You know, even with this one, a lot of people say it smells like lemonade. They get turned off by it. Even the mild comparisons to Dior Sauvage for this one might have some people questioning whether it's worth picking up, and the orange blossom, because of that floral tonality, might have people questioning this one as well, despite the fact that they're all incredibly mass appealing. This one, there's nothing to question. It just smells amazing. It really smells amazing. Please check this one out, especially if you've never tried the original, and I would say this is a safer bet than Versace Pour Homme Dylan Blue. That one has the patchouli and it has a bit of a spicy character about it. This one is awesome. In the #1 spot, there's something about this fragrance. The franchise has been around for a long time. This inevitably has versatility. This is such an easygoing, mass appealing, easy to wear fragrance. And despite the note breakdown, because you look at it and it has incense, it has grapefruit, it has a lot of woods in here, but nevertheless, this is a very easy to pull off, very confident fragrance, CEO vibes, perfect for an office setting. And I bought the strongest concentration that is available in this fragrance, and I've already worn like 70% of my bottle. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but we're talking about Bleu de Chanel Parfum by Chanel. And I made a grave error because I said a percentage that's far lower than what it should be. I actually wore more like 90%. And this is the big size. I think this is the 4-ounce bottle. I love this one. And I bought this just last year in July or August. What an amazing fragrance. Huge compliment factor. And I always love the magnetic caps. It's just an easygoing fragrance. And the eau de toilette is very good too. Very diffusive, a bit more citrusy. This one is a bit warmer, richer, and they all convey a sense of unbridled confidence, I would say. So let me know, what are your favorite mass appealing fragrances? I would be very interested in hearing from you. Drop your comment down below. I always love the interaction and I read every single comment. And I also wanted to say that if you took anything of value from today's episode, it would really mean a lot to me if you would consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you again so much for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.